Hey everybody, I'm back. Excuse the quality of this video, it's very dark, I understand that. I had to move my table because, to be honest, the sound was just really bad with the traffic that goes by. Anyway, this working as a breakup. It will go on the Holy Death's altar. So what I've got his and her pictures and they're back to back. This is a little bit different because I've been working on this for a while now, and what I do is let's say that's the picture of the girl, the female. What I do is I will use some psychic vampirism, and what I do is I will stare at her and I will stare into her heart chakra. And many people have different ways of extracting energy, or feeding as they call it. What I do is I visualize it's an actual hook that goes out and catches onto, let's say, her, and I see her energy coming up through that hook, and then I detach when I'm finished, and that's basically how you feed, so to speak. And what I'm doing is I'm extracting feelings from her with regards to him, and I'm doing the same with him. I'm extracting their feelings away, if that makes sense. It's very, very difficult to explain this, especially if you're not well versed in the art of psychic vampirism. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I'm seeing their heart chakra and I'm drawing from it. I'm taking out everything that is good about their relationship, and I'm just replacing that, right down that hook, tendril, whatever you want to call it. Some people use extended arms, some people use tendrils. The list, there's a plethora of ways of doing it. I need to do an in-depth video on this because there's so many different things you can do with psychic vampirism. It's unbelievable. Anyway, yeah. So I'm replacing that with negativity so that we can get them split up. So it's taking out all that's good and putting in all that's bad. So I'm taking out all the good feelings, extracting that all out through the heart chakra, and pushing down in negativity and feeling upset and not feeling correct. And I'm doing this for both of them because I think if I do it for both, it will hopefully bring everything, a speedier breakup. So I've got the photographs here, and I'm putting this is a blackthorn pin. So you can use just a little needle, like, what's this, a nail will do fine. But I like to use these blackthorn pins. They're really good in hex work, curse work. Always put that through the faces normally. So I'm fumigated little jar, fumigated that in incense. So yeah, it's the Santissima. It'll go on Santissima Morte's altar. I will get back into my Goetia workings. I have a stack of videos on the way. I mean, a complete stack of videos. So it'll be a lot of workings. I wanted, like I've said before, I want to direct this channel in a different way. Although Santissima Morte being my matron, I still want to explore different avenues. I just want my spirituality to take on different routes. Many years ago, I've worked with a lot of spirits. I've worked with different paradigms and stuff, and I want to visit those paradigms again and make my own kind of magic. I don't like pigeonholes, if you know what I mean. But anyway, this is the petition. I've dressed it in some separation oil and some breakup oil and some hex and hate oil. So what you want to do is fill that up with some vinegar. Why vinegar? I'm sure you all know, to sour the relationship. You could use a lime. You could use lime juice. But vinegar is fine. I actually add some lime juice to this each time. I'm seeing in your mind's eye the two of them walking away, the relationship being over, etc. It's important to visualize when you do spells like this. Excuse me. Because otherwise, it's just putting stuff in jars. You need to focus. Someone asked me in the comment section, again, that's language, sorry, if you can do these spells without spiritual help. Yes, you can, is the answer to that. But you need to have a very strong will. Your will needs to be very, very strong. And in breakup work, your will needs to be stronger than the couple's will to stay together, if that makes sense. So you need to be very strong-willed. I like to call on spirits because spirits are very obliging and they help. And they do the heavy lifting. So anyway, this is war water. Great for breakups, arguing, etc. And I'll put some more of this hate oil. Hex and hate. So it's to hex the relationship, to make them hate each other. Breakup oil. Okay, ooh, keep knocking into things tonight. Some cat and dog hair. Okay, and some black mustard seeds. Great for confusion. Black salt to bring about darkness. I think I've said this before. This black salt is made specifically for breakups. You can use black salt for protection. This is specifically for breakups that I make, and I will do a video on how to make it. Chili. It's just to bring the heat into the fire element into the equation and get them arguing. Destruction powder, again, to get a good old-fashioned argument. Cayenne. Again, that's just, again, for heat and arguments. Some black pepper. Again, you don't have to, but I like to. This is some tranquil powder, because we want him to feel really, really, really unstable, upset. Okay, so I have a few cards on the situation. I did pull some. These are oracle cards, so we'll start with the oracle cards. The first one out was Solitude, followed by Inspiration. Then we've got strange cards, by the way. Justice, followed by Strength, and then Battle. I should say that these cards, they don't, the way they pop out doesn't, matter. You just take every card. It doesn't mean battle at the end, that you'll have things will end in a battle. The battle could be now, so to speak. If I read these like a story, because that's how it actually works. Let's have a look. So maybe you're in a period of solitude at the moment. You have to battle. You're going to need some strength. You will find inspiration from somewhere, and then justice will prevail. That's how I read these cards. They have a really good way of getting to the point. Okay, so this reading is on them. It's basically just to tune in to see how things are going. And it actually looks quite good. The key card is the Scythe, and the Scythe is about swift cuts in life. So that's a good card. Over here, I've got the Child in the book. That's making me think that someone has been childlike, and there's a secret. There's something about the scenario that needs to come out into the light. I'm not sure if it's him or if it's her, but there's like childlike behavior with regards to this secret, or something that needs to actually be said. Maybe it's him in general taking his time to come forward. And then looking over here, we have the heart. and the mountain. So at the minute, I think he's finding his love life difficult. When you see the heart in the mountain, it's all the things that resemble love are being quite difficult. It's that uphill battle, so that's what I'm seeing at the moment. But it all centers around the scythe, and the scythe is a card of, swift, abrupt, so hopefully, all being well, things will work out that way. Things will work out quite quickly. I feel she's hiding something. It could be him hiding something, but I'm swayed towards her a little bit. There's something, it's just something that needs to come out. It could be him, could be, your situation, that he needs to come forward and say, look, this is how I feel. I need to move on. So that's what I've got. So I will send you this. Apologies for the delay. It's been a while. For everyone else, videos will come. Again, I just need to emphasize that it does take a long time. If I was doing a few people in one video, then I could get your work out a lot quicker. But because I don't like to do that, I don't like one video to be for three clients, say. I think because if you pay me, I think it's only fair you get a video of your work and, a personalized little reading. I don't think it's fair to do so many people in one night, if that makes sense. Because I want to focus on you and your spell, so that's why I do one spell per video. I think it's only fair. Do you know what I mean? So just to let you know that your videos will be coming soon. I have a stack of them on the way. So it's just to let you know that. You can catch me in the comments section. If you want to leave a comment, I can get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for all the subscribers I have. Thanks for all the likes. It's been an interesting journey. I keep saying that, but I won't waffle on tonight. So we've got a lot more workings on the way. Off the top of my head, there's quite a few. So I just wondered, like I said before, I want to delve into more areas, more different systems, and I still will be doing my love work, my breakup work. I'd like to get a bit more in depth with money magic. I find it very interesting. The minute I'm reading, well, I actually read this book years ago, but I'm reading it again. It's Jason Miller's Strategic Sorcery. I'm sure you all know that book is really, really good. So there may be a spell from it that I might do. I think there's one like is it the Jupiter money box? That's an interesting, a very, very interesting little spell working, whatever you want to call it. I'm out of here. houseofmagick@gmail.com. Bid you farewell.